Coming up,
Is rush hour in Bali? I might die. A bit concerned.
piecing together vital clues
Very eerie feeling in that villa.
to determine how a young Aussie tourist died in Bali.
Just sickening. Doesn't add up.
That's next on 60 Minutes.
So many Australians travel to Bali each year, it's easy to think it's actually a part of Australia. But this story is a tragic reminder it isn't. Last May, 23-year-old Queenslander Byron Haddow thought 2 weeks of partying on the island would not only be the perfect holiday, it would be perfectly safe. But 4 days after arriving, something terrible happened at the villa where he was staying, and Byron died. Despite there being 3 other Australians with him at the time, local police haven't been able to determine the exact circumstances of what happened, or even Byron's cause of death. Tonight though, using never-before-seen CCTV, we piece together the last moments of this young man's life to try to provide some much-needed answers for his grief-stricken parents. It's such an idyllic and peaceful getaway. But when things go wrong in Bali, they can go horribly wrong. Byron Haddow is a harrowing example of that. The 23-year-old died mysteriously in a pool after partying all night with 3 new friends.
What now?
What now?
What now? You think I'm not gonna leave him here? He's dead. Are you listening to yourself? Yes, I don't know shit. I don't know who he is. Doesn't matter.
Tonight, a family's desperate attempt to uncover the truth. The new vision that holds vital clues about Byron's final hours.
Jay, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We're going.
And for Byron's parents, the questions it raises about the people who were with him.
We know if it was one of the other 3 people, Byron would have been there right to the end, doing his best to save him or her.
You feel like your boy was failed?
Yeah.
Byron Haddow was a carefree and laid-back Aussie larrikin who worked hard, making good money in an iron ore mine in the Northern Territory.
He was one of a kind, for sure. He was fun, he was adventurous, respectful, hardworking. He just had a really kind and generous nature. Yeah, he just had a way of winning people over.
It's a look I remember.
Devastatingly, Byron's close-knit family are now left grieving their big brother and son and wishing he'd never travelled to Bali in the first place. As his mum Chantel and stepdad Robbie recall, it was a holiday that actually started going wrong before he got there. He was supposed to be travelling with a good mate, but when he pulled out, Byron ended up going with an acquaintance, Bailey Woods.
He had said to me a few weeks earlier, I don't really want to go now, Mum. He asked my brother, he asked Tyson, our younger son, oh, come over, I'll shout you a plane ticket and, you know. So he clearly was having second thoughts about going.
I might die. A bit concerned.
But Byron did go, and by the looks of his iPhone videos, he was having a good time, riding around Bali on a motorbike and visiting a tattoo parlour.
Byron is a really good guy. Yeah, I like him a lot.
Katut Salat, who runs the Kokoda Ink tattoo shop, remembers the 23-year-old as a gregarious Aussie. So he wasn't surprised when Byron and Bailey charmed 2 young Australian women, Christy Pepperell and Jade Lucas, who were also in the tattoo parlour.
Christy and Jade go to my shop to get tattooed.
And that's where all 4 met at your shop.
Yeah, they were met at the shop.
Immediately, the foursome got along. As you might expect, they all ended up back at the boys' villa and the party started.
Hello. I'm Christy.
What now?
What now?
What no one realised is everything they did and said was being recorded on a camera outside the villa door.
Sorry, we actually got a bit more than what we said we would.
After what seems to be 7 hours of partying, at 7:17 in the morning, Byron emerged with Christy.
You want to see her?
Here they come now, they're back.
7 minutes.
They're talking, he looks fine. For Robbie and Chantel, this CCTV footage is a critical discovery in their search for answers.
Going by the night leading up to it, seemed like they were all having a good time.
There's 9.5 hours of vision. You don't see it, but you hear a lot.
Yep.
What do you take from it?
I've had sleepless nights with the headphones and the laptop going over and over each file. Every time I listen to it, I pick up something else.
Sadly, they now know this is the last image of Byron alive. It was 7:25 a.m. Just 2 hours later, he was dead in the pool. At exactly 9:38 on Monday, May 26, there was a massive splash heard coming from inside the villa. In the crucial minutes following, chaos erupted. Bailey, Christy and Jade were clearly panicking and confused.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Put in the ambulance! What are you doing now?
Listening to the manic final moments of their son's life is difficult for Chantel and Robbie.
My thoughts was straight up. I wish I was standing on that paver right there. Run in. Help.
3 minutes after the splash, Bailey left the villa.
Bailey, come here, please.
So Bailey's clearly run to look for something, some sort of help.
Yeah.
But he came back soon after with no help. 11 minutes on, he ran to the street again. Instead of calling police or an ambulance, at some point, Bailey rang Katut Salat, the tattooist.
Bailey was calling me, Katut, help, like that. He said, Byron died, he's drowned in the water. And then I said, go to the medical and then they will help you.
Back at the villa, the audio from the CCTV suggests Jade was on the pool deck, keeping Byron's head and torso above water. But Christy was desperate to leave.
I can't let go of him, are you saying? Jade! Shut the This has nothing to do with us! I can't! You can! I can't! I'm not just gonna leave him here! It's got nothing to do with us! I'm gonna get in trouble! I can't. Why?
One of the girls genuinely seemed to want to help him. She was kind of, yelling at the others to go get help, ring an ambulance.
She's distressed.
Yeah.
Almost half an hour after Byron was found in the pool,
Oi, it's all good.
All good?
an ambulance finally arrived. Coming up, why did Byron's 3 new friends leave Bali without calling police?
They're obviously hiding something. It's the only thing I can think of.
Byron Haddow's ute has transformed into a shrine on wheels since his death. Swamped in heartbreaking messages from his many friends, it's easy to see just how much the 23-year-old was loved. For his stepdad, Robbie, looking at these messages gives him some peace in the depths of his grief.
I'll often get a beer and walk down the backyard and open it up and just have a look, and makes me smile, I guess. He makes me proud that he filled a lot of hearts.
Bali's been flooded.
Byron's death seemed like a dreadful overseas misadventure. An all-night party at a Bali villa with 3 new friends, Bailey Woods, Jade Lucas and Christy Pepperell, turned to disaster when Byron ended up in a pool, dead. For his parents, Robbie and Chantel, this recently discovered CCTV footage provides vital clues in understanding their son's last day.
In those first few minutes, the crucial moments where you could save a person, or at least attempt to save a person.
He's dead! Get up now! You will never me up, get up! We're not dealing with the police! I can't, please.
The distress Byron's desperate parents feel is because they just don't know how he ended up in the pool. They say not one of the 3 Australians with him has ever explained this to them. What is clear is that Bailey did run for medical help, but what no one did was call police.
We're going now. I don't give a Chrissy, I cannot do that. Yes, you can. Go away. He's our friend. We don't know him, Jade. We don't know him.
We don't know him. He's not our issue. And hearing that, what goes through your mind?
I just see red. Like, they definitely could have done more, for sure.
The 3 Australians left Bali soon after. Incredibly, when Robbie and Chantel contacted Bailey Woods the day after Byron died, they say he told them a different story to what they've now heard and seen.
He woke up at 10 a.m, looked out his bedroom window and seen our shadow in the pool, raced down and it was Byron.
The CCTV reveals something else entirely, that Bailey was still awake. No one knows who pulled Byron out, but the medical team told police they found him still half immersed in the water, being held by at least one of the women.
I guess he was still in shock and I believed him.
Again, you look at what you've seen now.
Yeah, the evidence we have now, yeah.
Chantel and Robbie knew their best chance for answers was an autopsy, but without a police report, the hospital refused to do one. Desperate, Robbie was about to fly to Bali when the family was contacted by a childhood friend who now lives there. Darren Cross read about Byron's death on Facebook and immediately offered his help. The next day, the family asked him to go to the police. So 4 days after Byron dies, you walk into a police station and you're the one making the report.
Yeah, I just basically said there's a 23-year-old Australian male that supposedly drowned in a villa pool here. And they're like, huh, what?
It took him 3 hours, but finally, Darren's persistence paid off when a team of detectives went to the villa. As Darren arrived, he rang Chantel and Robbie on FaceTime. They recorded the video call.
It put them in the villa there with the policeman. So it was very, very eerie feeling in that villa. So I just more or less showed them that, yeah, this is where their son spent his last, moments, basically, yeah.
So who's responsible to call the police in that situation?
Darren's help kick-started the police investigation, and it finally led to an autopsy, which was inconclusive. But what we now understand is that a toxic combination of MDMA and cocaine was found in Byron's system. Head of the Bali Criminal Investigation Unit, Pak Degi Rajwandi, is chief detective on the case.
The hospital suspected that due to the alcohol and also some substance that was found on late Mr. Byron's body, it caused him passed out in the swimming pool. That's why he drowned.
Knowing this, the detective suspects Indonesia's harsh drug laws influenced the decisions made by the 3 Australians that morning.
It is unfortunate that perhaps the main reason they didn't report it immediately is because they were afraid of the illegal substances that were used there.
For Robbie and Chantel, the discovery of recreational drugs in Byron's system only reinforces their belief that things should have been very different. What's the message about staying safe so this doesn't happen to anyone else?
It'd be just travel with close mates, family, stay as a group, and avoid taking drugs.
Given their likely distress about what happened, Bailey, Christy and Jade have declined our repeated requests for an interview. What disappoints Byron's parents more than anything is that apart from brief conversations with Bailey, the 3 Australians haven't given them a thorough explanation of what happened to their son that morning. It's a fair request considering Chantel and Robbie are desperate for any small piece of information, a comfort to ease their grief.
This is your opportunity to speak to them. Hopefully they watch this. What would you say to them?
Just, speak up. Tell the truth. Imagine
You're
if it
back
was
home
your
in
child.
Australia now. One of you 3 pick the phone up.
Yeah.
We want to grieve. We need to rebuild our life. We can't do that until we get answers.
Hello, I'm Adam Hegarty. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our extra minute segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.